Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at a message that is meant to find you now. And to do this reading, I'll be talking about the deck that I'll be using in just a moment, but just to let you know, if you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs other than of course the cards and the crystals, or if you prefer for spirit to pick your piles, these are also sections that are available for you, and you will find the timestamp for these down in the description box. Otherwise, when it comes to today's reading, I'll be using a deck, or actually two, that I've been waiting for a long time. I have been very fortunate to be sent these two beautiful decks by the creator herself. And it took a while to get to me. Again, not her mistake. I changed the shipping company that brings them to me, and she was very understanding, very kind. I truly appreciate the creator. But when it comes to the decks, they are gorgeous, and that's just like, I didn't even begin to get out the cards. I didn't see them yet. I've seen the samples that she's sent me on the email. I'm in love. I usually don't take decks from creators. I appreciate all of them, and feel honored that they even want to send it to me. I'm thankful for anyone who reaches out, but to stay true to the channel and to myself, I only say okay to the ones that I know I'm gonna love and cherish and know and feel connected to read. Okay, so let's check out the cards together. Just so you know, the tarot, I'll be using it in the first pile. If you want to check out how the cards will look, I'll show you a little bit, but I mean how they read. And you'll be picking the piles today using the blue oracle deck. Okay, so let me just show you a quick view of the card. I think the customs here opened it before me, but I'm not mad at them. They always bring me things respectfully, so this must have been a mistake. Anyway, so it says on the other side, open your heart and soul to the blue tarot, a watercolor deck of 78 cards based on Rider-Waite Smith. Some minor arcana include animals because that is how I feel it. Created in the times of war, the cards are filled with healing, hope, and beauty, which we will all enjoy in peace. Oh, I love it. Okay, so let's open them together and finally see this beautiful deck. I have been waiting for it. Okay, so it's still in the Kickstarter. If not, she's going to be sending me a link that you will find when this reading reaches you. Either case, so that you can get this deck if you want to. But let's take a look at the back. So pretty. I love it. So sweet. I love the back. Right, let's get to the front. And oh my God, is this deck pretty? And I feel like because of the a smart way the foiling is depicted in the card, it kind of feels like it's 3D, kind of feels dynamic, but it's not. The art, the way, the smart placement of the foil just makes it really dynamic. It's very elegant. I love it. So that's the Wheel of Fortune. Woo! So the world, for the channel, the world card. So pretty. The Tower, will of course be using it in the first pile, but it is a beautiful deck, as you can see. I feel very fortunate. Thank you so much, Katarina. The Sun card. Beautiful, beautiful. The Star. In a moment, I'll show you a little bit of the minor arcana, but I'm just so obsessed with the major arcana. The Magician. Wow. The Lovers. The Flame is just so beautiful. And the foiling on the flowers. So pretty. The High Priestess. Can you see how elegant and beautiful the art is? I am in love. The Hierophant. Okay, so this is the major. Oh my God, I can't stop. The Hermit. Oh my God. Beautiful. Mesmerizing. Oh my God, the Hanged Man. Can you believe this? Beautiful. Okay, so enough with the major arcana. I'm sure we'll be exploring it during the reading. Let's take a look at the minor arcana. So look at the Knight of Swords. Wow. Knight of Pentacles. Can you see this? Beautiful. The Knight of Cups. Just love how the foiling is in exactly the right places. King of Wands. Wow. It's a deck with minimal colors, but the colors serve very well. The blues and the reds and the whites, a bit of the yellow. And it kind of feels like you don't need any more. It's just so beautiful, minimalist, yet full of details. The art is very beautiful. Okay, so these are the court cards. Let's take a look at the non-court cards. Ace of Pentacles. I love the art. Ace of Cups. Mesmerizing. I love how the crow found this precious ring, jewelry, from the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Ten of Swords. I can go on forever, but I think it's going to be best to see it during the reading itself. I genuinely love this deck and I'm very thankful. Wow. I'm very thankful I have it. Seven of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Four of Cups. So very, very beautiful deck. I also want to show you the Oracle deck, which we will be using to pick the cards. And this is the guidebook that comes with the tarot deck. It has the picture, the art of the card, the keywords, upright and reversed on each card. It's colored, high quality paper, and I'm sure it's even going to be better, I think, even at the final production. But yeah, feels very nice to the hand. Okay, so this is the Blue Tarot. Let's take a look at its Oracle deck, which is equally beautiful. Due to multiple requests, it contains some Lenormand cards, but most of the cards came from the author's soul and imagination. It shows, it really does. Wow. Wow. Embrace the love. I don't know if the camera's picking up how beautiful this is. Yeah, you can really feel the foiling, of course. It just feels so nice. I feel like the camera is generally not doing this card justice. How can I show it to you? Yeah, a little better. Yeah, there we go. So embrace the love. Enjoy the silence. Doesn't it feel like silence? Wow. Planting the future. Wow. Rats. The quality is out of this world. Running free. Wow. The ancestors' power. Yeah, and it really goes on the creation, the gift, the light keeper. This card is very pretty. And again, I feel like the camera is not capturing like in real life how beautiful this is. How can I show it to you properly? The reflection, I think, is better in real life than in the camera. That's the thing there. The magic, the prediction. the stars. Yeah. This way it shows. The trace. The window. The wisdom. Wow. Be unique. Chained. Yeah, I think they are very pretty. And if you are interested, you will find the link to these two decks. It's called the Blue Tarot as well as the Blue Oracle. And in the description box, you'll find the link to them so that you can buy it if you wish to do so. I've chosen the main colors of the deck for today's reading. The clear rainbowish white to present the white/silver reflection, the blue, obviously, and the reds. Okay, so I really hope you've enjoyed them. Thank you so much, Katerina, for sending them to me and for being a wonderful person. Thank you so much. I'm sure I'm going to enjoy them forever and can't wait to try them out in the first pile. Okay, so let's pull out the cards for today's reading. Let's keep it here. For today's reading, we want to know for the collective, look at this one. What is the message that is meant to find you right now? And these are our 3 cards for today's reading. We've got for pile number 1, the storm. The ship. The gift. Yeah, I see this ship and I instantly remember Norway and the Norwegian team, and I'm thinking, ha ha ha, Holland, which is basically my feed now. Okay, so let's put the crystals for each pile. I think they're in the right position. It's perfect. It works exactly as we've set them. All right, so I'm going to zoom you in so that you can see your cards clearly, and I'll introduce each crystal to you. Okay, so for pile number 1, your crystal is the beautiful rainbow aura quartz. For pile number 2, your crystal is the beautiful blue agate. And for pile number 3, your crystal is the beautiful cherry quartz. So please take a look at which one of these 3 piles you're the most drawn to, and this will be the pile for you here today. In case you feel drawn to more than one pile, or maybe even all of the piles, trust your intuition. It's meant to take you to the messages that you're meant to hear today, whether they're 2 or 1. You might be drawn to a crystal from a pile and a card from another. You might, like I said, be drawn to all of them, or just one and you know that's the one. Whatever it is, it'll be your reading or readings that you are meant to hear today. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box, which will take you straight to your readings. They're also in the pinned comment, by the way. And yeah, once you're ready, I'll see you in your reading. All right, if you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, then my dear soul family, welcome. This part of the introduction has been created specifically for you so that you can do just that. And as you can see in a moment after the shuffling, I will be drawing out signs for each pile, namely 4 for each pile. Okay, let's start pulling out our signs. I guess we are ready. Right, so for pile number 1, these will be the signs. For pile number 2, we need one more. These will be the signs. And for pile number 3, these will be the signs. Okay, let's see what we have for today's reading. So for pile number 1, the signs are Gemini, Cancer, Sagittarius, as well as Pisces. For pile number 2, the signs are Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, as well as Leo. And for pile number 3, the signs are Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, as well as Aries. So these are the zodiac signs and their association to each of the piles in today's reading. Please feel free to pick your pile or piles using your sun, moon, or rising. I highly recommend you check out the 3. Alternatively, if you prefer to pick your pile using any other placement in your chart, please feel free to do that, of course. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box, as well as in the pinned comment. Yeah, I'll see you in your reading. All right, if you prefer for Spirit to pick your pile, welcome. This part of the introduction has been created specifically for you. And as you can see, what I like to do is assign a different tarot card in this section to each pile based on the numerology of the major arcana. And so the Magician will be presenting pile number 1, the High Priestess pile number 2, and the Empress pile number 3. And what I like to do is simply shuffle the cards around until, I think I pulled out this one by mistake, so that's a chosen one for today for sure, until I pick up on the chosen pile, and that's usually through a mistake. Whether I pull out a card from the other side by mistake or miss passing on a card or anything like that. All right, so your chosen pile by Spirit in today's reading, my dear soul family, is pile number 1. Okay. So these were the different ways in which you can pick your pile in today's reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed them and that they brought you the clarity that you need to find your pile. Once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box as well as the pinned comment. Click on your timestamps and I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at a message that is meant to find you right now. And these are the decks that I'll be using for your reading today. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them below for you in the description box. Speaking of decks, I have been sent this beautiful tarot deck. It's called the Blue Tarot deck, the Blue Tarot, by the creator herself. I'm so excited to be using it. It is so beautiful. And if during the reading you are interested in getting a deck yourself, you'll find that I also left the link to it, either to the Kickstarter, but I'm sure the Kickstarter has finished. She has promised to send me a link especially for you guys so that you can buy it even when the Kickstarter has finished, because I was speculating that it was going to arrive when the Kickstarter has finished. Yeah, so you'll find the link for you to be able to get this deck in the description box. I'm very thankful for her sending it to me. Okay, so very quickly before we begin, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Rainbow Aura Quartz. Your significator card, this by the way is her oracle deck as well, the Storm. It is such a beautiful deck. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Gemini, Cancer, Sagittarius, as well as Pisces. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so let's get straight into it. And by the way, if you want to have a look at more of the oracle cards, I've done a tiny review of it in the introduction. I've also done a tiny review of the tarot deck, but during the reading itself is when we're really going to see the deck come alive. Okay, so let's get straight into it. I'm very excited. Let's take a look at your oracle cards first. So you've got the Enneagram Judgment. It's under the category of natural event. And the keywords here are procedure, decision, trial, court, verdict, as well as hearing. Maybe someone here is going through a lawsuit, perhaps. Just a thought. Storm, judgment. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. You also have the card Wealthy Man. Okay. Just a quick vision that I got. If you are going through like a lawsuit or something, you're gonna win, and you're going to get even a lot of rewards from this situation. Okay, so yeah, very specific. Just thought I should mention the quick thing that I saw. But other than that, let's take a look at the rest of your cards. You've got quality control. Okay. You've got the Sun in Scorpio with endurance. And you've got toil and labor. All right. Have a sense that you are going through something difficult at the moment, my dear pile number 1. Not sure what it is, but I definitely see you working hard to try to endure a difficult situation that is chaotic in your life at the moment, and you don't know what the verdict is. You don't know how it's going to end up or land or whatever it is. But yeah, definitely working hard, trying to do something, trying to maybe get out of the storm. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. All right, so you've got, wow, look at that, the 7 of Cups. You've got the 7 of Pentacles. Hold on. Let me shuffle this more. All right, give it more shuffling love. Let's continue. Oh, this one is moving. Let's take it. Okay, so you've got the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, okay, really nice cards. Okay, well, thanks. You've got the 6 of Pentacles. All right. And you've got the King of Pentacles. Oh my God. I've got great news for you. I don't know what it is that you are going through at the moment, but it does seem like you are going through something chaotic, as I've mentioned. And the message that is meant to find you is along the lines of keep enduring and going through what it is that you're going through at the moment. Spirit, the universe can see that it is quite difficult, but I kind of get the impression that the only way out of the storm is through the storm. The only way to go through this is to endure it. Like, for example, and I'm not a medical expert here by any means, this is just a tarot reading, always consult an expert. But for example, like with physical and mental pain, a lot of the experts guide us to watch and observe this pain, to be present with the pain, because this way the body is able to go through a metamorphosis, or let's say is able to metabolize it and actually heal through it. So to follow through with the healing example, if you're going through like a medical condition or some health issue, then the cards are saying endure it, stay with it, keep working hard as you are, because you come across as someone who's a hard worker, trying to take yourself out of this situation. Keep building. You won't see the results right now because it requires you to build day in and day out, day in and day out. So be patient for sure. But there's something about wealth in this pile. So this could be representing the wealthy man, the King of Pentacles. Note, like the six, note that the Six of Pentacles is a card of generosity. Do you see your cards? 10 of Pentacles is the pinnacle of the pentacle suit. It means that this is great wealth. This is like more than you're expecting to have. Do you see what I'm trying to say? It keeps showing that you are going to have more results than generous results than you ever think. So if this is your health, then obviously this is all talking about how you're going to have wealth of health. If this is your work and you're going through something difficult right now that you don't know how to handle, the only way out of it is to just keep going. And the verdict is going to be in your favor. You're going to have so much that you can't expect right now, more than you can even imagine with the Seven of Cups, is beyond your imagination with the Seven of Cups. Just be patient. Is like the cards are literally talking. You're going to have more than you can ever imagine. Seven of Pentacles, just be patient and keep working hard towards whatever it is you're trying to take yourself out of. And you don't understand the generosity. The cards are speaking. The generosity that you are going to have, and the comfort and the wealth of the thing you're looking for, when it's time. I don't want to say soon because it could be soon or it may not be soon. But what I'm seeing here with this particular spider card is that it's going to take its time, and time is relative to everyone, right? So for some people, tomorrow is like way more than it's needed, right? For other people, a year could be the fastest thing that could have ever happened in this situation. It really depends on what the situation is. Like, for example, if it's a critical medical condition, then tomorrow's too long. If it's like a long-term business success, then in a year, that's like the luckiest thing ever. So like to be at the top in a year, I mean. So it's all relevant. But and similarly, when I say it's going to take its time, I just want you to know that it's relative. It doesn't mean that you're going to wait forever. It just means that things in your particular situation take time, thread by thread, to happen every day. Like the quickest example I think about that is, let's say, weight loss, for example, or even like building a company and wealth. Let's go with weight loss first. So let's say you're trying to lose weight and it's not hard. Let's say your body, for example, is giving you at the moment a difficult time because maybe you're going through a medical condition or something and your body is just not losing weight at the moment. So this is showing that in your case, and this is not medical advice, as I just said, this is just a card reading. It looks like you will be losing just a tiny bit every day, even if it like doesn't show on the scales or doesn't show in the mirror or anything like that. Just a slither every day. But after some time, slither after slither after slither after slither, a whole layer is out. And so a slither after slither after slither, a second layer is out. And so on and so forth. And if you're patient enough, you are actually getting results, you're just not seeing it. So the situation that you're going through, my dear pile number one, and I'll try as much as possible to find out, thank you, what this situation is, because maybe I'm able to pick up more messages when it comes to your reading, because this could be a lawsuit even. It is saying for a while, you are not going to be seeing results. The situation that you're in requires a lot of patience. It has a lot of layers to it due to the vegetables that I see here. It's a root vegetable. Oh, no, it's not a root vegetable. My apologies. Anyways, it needs a lot of patience. It has a lot of layers to it. And it's just going to require you to have faith and believe that things are getting better, although you're not seeing it. And once you do start seeing it, you won't believe that's what the cards are saying. You will not believe how lucky and wealthy or of whatever it is that you're looking for in this situation that you're going to be. Okay, so yeah, endurance, just be patient, endure the situation, sit with it like the experts would say, just similar to the health condition, any situation that you're in, whether this is a lawsuit or a business or any difficult situation, maybe even with someone that you're going through, just sit with it, endure it. Don't engage with it, but rather just be present with it. Don't try to run from it. The only way through a storm, out of a storm, is a lot of the times through the storm itself. If you keep running, it's just going to keep chasing you. So yeah, we pulled out these cards to check your situation. Yes, the situation that you are in. I just want to know more about it. Ace of Pentacles. I think it's a relatively new situation. Relatively new. Hangman, but it's been keeping you super stuck. And this is an interesting Hangman because you're not hung in the other way around. So I kind of feel like, although it is a difficult situation, I want to say something along the lines of you're not fully humiliated in this situation, or yeah, you're in a better position than what could have happened in a similar situation to yours, is what I'm seeing. So although it's still uncomfortable, you still feel like you're being sacrificed in one way or the other. You're still holding on to dear life, and whatever the situation is, it's not easy. But this particular Hangman definitely shows me that you are lucky to be in this situation, because a lot of people could be in that same position, but they would have had it much worse than you. So that's definitely something to be thankful for. Ace of Pentacles, Hangman, Page of Wands. Okay, so in the situation that you're in, I keep getting that you're new to this. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands, you're new to this. It's something new. But you're quite lucky with the Page of Wands because you have something powerful in your hands that actually allows you to push through. There's definitely a sort of power that you're holding. It could be how lucky you are with the energy that you have. Maybe a lot of people are in your situation, but they don't have the energy and the perseverance, for example, to go through this. Or it could be how wands, it could be how you've got a particular power in this situation. So what kind of power? If it's health, if we go back to health, then maybe your body, although it's going through something, it's relatively healthier than most people going through it. If this is like business, maybe you've got people who believe in your product. Maybe you have people love your product, but you can't find the rest of your market, for example. Or you're talented. You're super talented in what you do. It's a matter of people finding you, you know? So there's definitely something in your hands right now that allows you to push through this storm that you're going through. That's great news. And last but not least, you've got the Two of Wands. Yeah. With the Two of Wands, I'm seeing it's a heavy shift that happened recently. It's like, whoa, what happened to me? Or whoa, what happened to this situation? Maybe you just started a business, a project, and suddenly things started going down, and you're like, wow, why did it go down? Why would things shift like that? But I'm also seeing through the Two of Wands, it's like it moves up and down. The Two of Wands is a shift. Just like it shifted to the extreme, it's also going to shift to the other extreme, and that's definitely something that we see in your cards. The dichotomy in the cards of something terrible and difficult, the storm, but also on the other side, you can see generosity in the results that you're going to have. So definitely an interesting juxtaposition in the cards of how it's really heavy, it's really difficult, it definitely needs a lot of endurance, but also at the same time, it's going to be bringing in results like no other person will ever experience. On top of that, not to take away from the difficulty that you're obviously going through at the moment, but I just want to remind you that the cards are showing you're in a far better position than many people that would be in. And if you are wondering, what is this power and what is this better position, I want to check this out for you quickly, since the cards are showing it, are choosing to show it. So this is for the better position than others. And let's take these. And these will be for the power that you're holding in your hands right now when it comes to warding off this situation or fighting this situation. Right, better position in what? Wow. Look at this Eight of Cups. This is genuinely a beautiful deck. So, Eight of Cups. Oh, okay. Four of Wands. Three of Swords. You are in a better position because if you look at the desert here, although it looks like right now you're in a place that where you really need something with the desert and the water, you're really looking for something. There is none out there at the moment. It feels maybe hopeless. It requires, yes, with the camel, obviously, a lot of patience. But look at that. That's a gnome, I think. No, well, I think. Well, it seems like they're out of place. Like it's an angel slash wizard who is not dressed in the attire of the desert, right? So they look out of place. So I really feel like it is giving the idea of temporary situation, like someone who's temporarily lost in the desert and they have the wings. They'll be able to fly. They'll be able to take themselves out of it. Maybe they're trying to heal their wings at the moment. But there is something about how you're more free in this particular situation than others. You've got a tool that allows you at some point, at the right point, to be free and liberated and be out of this situation. Do you have to endure it right now? Yes, it seems like it. And you're enduring it at its hardest when you're looking for something and it's not there. You're thirsty for something. You're looking for water, which is to keep alive, right? But you're not part of this situation. You're not going to stay there for long, and you are going to be, you have the wings. You can be free at some point to leave this whole situation. Four of Wands and the Three of Swords. Wow. I love it. So, Four of Wands and the Three of Swords. You have three painful milestones. Four of Wands, you have three painful milestones that that you will recover from, or recover from, I would say. And each one allows you to fly off from this situation a little bit. One, and then the second one, fly off a little bit, and the third one, fly off a little bit. I'm reading it as because of the Four of Wands, the elevation, and the pain points with the Three of Swords. So it's painful. You're stuck a little bit in this situation, but the good news here is that it seems like not everyone gets to learn in this situation that you're in, that there are three milestones, and that if you work on removing each one, you'll be going up ahead each time, and then you'll be completely free. Perhaps the other people don't have the privilege of having something to do about the situation and flying off, not being part of the scenario forever. Yeah. So three milestones, I would say. What are your three milestones in this particular situation, my dear pile number one? 1, 2, and 3. No, wait, I feel this one. What are your 3 milestones? Milestone number 1. Whoa, okay. Gotta be careful with the YouTube rules. Okay, the judgment card. So judgment is like the judgment here. And I'm thinking the first milestone has to do with some form of verdict that you're waiting for. I'm not saying that it is out of your hands, but I am seeing that maybe you're holding on, you're trying to do something, obviously, but the first milestone seems to be some news, or patience for, remember the layers, patience to see some good news. So that's a good verdict. There's an announcement, or you seeing on the scales that the numbers have changed, or seeing on your business that the numbers are coming in, or whatever, something along these lines. So you're working hard, you're trying to handle well a situation that you're in right now. You're working obviously hard, you're enduring it. First milestone, since you're already working hard, seems to be an announcement regarding something, which you will be very pleased with. That's the first sword coming out. Now, second milestone. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I think you're going to be shocked with each one, because the way I'm revealing the cards and how they're shocking me, not me, but being careful with the YouTube rules, I kind of feel like it's delivering a message to you that each one is really going to surprise you. So, World card. Interesting. So, with the second one, it seems like something will finally come to completion when it comes to the second sword. So, in that case, I would say you continuously working is going to remove 3 pain points. Each one is coming as a surprise to you. First one will be an announcement that you will be very pleased with, and it will make you feel like you're liberated a little bit from the situation. Second milestone, as you're working hard, will also surprise you, and it will be the completion, full completion of something, and you're going to go, oh my God, something has finished, something is done, something has been completed, and that's going to be great news for you. And the third milestone, Page of Cups. You keep getting announcements. As something is going to come towards you, and it's going to make great noise. It's going to be great news. Something is going to approach you, and it's going to be great news. And this is going to be, as a consequence, a new page, a new consequence that is coming to you because of the previous 2 completions. So, example time. Let's say this is your business, and so the first announcement could be, hey, you wake up and your business partner is like, hey, did you see? The supplier has sent us a sample of our product. Really? This is great. Okay, wonderful. We're getting somewhere now. Oh, I love the news. Okay, so there's an actual product now. This is the sample. Oof, this is great news. All right? Second milestone in that case is the product's finished. It is shipped to you. Now it's ready to be sold. You start selling your product and you're like, oh my God, this whole situation is completed. Now my product is finished and I can start providing it to the market. Here, this is great news. This is waking up to great news. Like, for example, waking up to seeing your product has gone viral on social media, for example. Or great news, you're expecting yay much sales only to get this much sales. Like, it's a huge spike in sales than you ever could have imagined or expected. Or any sort of big news. It's, again, your partner calling you saying, did you see our numbers? Did you see this other business? They want to work with us. Did you see this other multinational that wants to adopt our product, or maybe this is a big exit or anything like that. So yeah, these are the milestones that you are going to be going through. Yes, it's difficult, but you're going to be very fortunate in this situation. And it is because of a power that you are holding. So let's see what this power is that you are holding in your hands, despite the difficulty that you are going through, my dear pile number one. What is that power that you have in your hands? Look at you holding your power. This deck is beautiful. Three of Wands. I feel like the camera is not doing it justice, and I don't know how to show it to you. Yeah. Three of Wands. All right, remember, this is like the hat, the witch hat, gnome, the pointed, I want to say the pointed hat, which in your case talks about being fortunate, that we saw from the very beginning. Remember the desert card? But anyways, Three of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Wow. There's something so slick, so clean about you or your skill or your situation, or maybe you're very professional. Something very, something about you is put together, very clean, very sharp. Yeah, very attractive. Wow. In the sense of presenting yourself well, the sun. Wow, look at that unicorn. So pretty. Okay, so, okay. I definitely do see you holding something. I would say with the wands, this is like a skill or something attractive that makes you stand out with the sun card than the rest, for sure. It makes you, with the Three of Wands, be able to move forward quickly, unlike others. So the sun, that could be your health, that could be your beauty, that could be how you're presenting yourself. That could be something along movement. Maybe you're quick with doing something. That's what makes you stand out, how quick you are, how you stand out in the situation. Oh, hold up. I'm also saying something interesting. Three of Wands is something that moves quick. It's like something launches. Knight of Pentacles is very different. It's a different energy. It's more like moving slowly but surely. And again, the juxtaposition here suggests something along the lines of how your slow demeanor makes things move quickly, or how the way that you take your time, or maybe the way that you're consistent with something, is the very thing that is going to make you move quickly. So in a crisis, the person who is anxious and scared and wants to move like super quick, I'm not saying nimble, but wants to just do something and wants to move quickly, tends to be, not all the time, obviously, but a lot of the time, tends to make the situation go slower than it could. Whereas when you are calm in a situation and you, don't want to say move slow, but when you take your time to do something, obviously you're doing it quickly, but you're also taking your time to quickly but slowly. How can I say quickly but slowly? I want to say to being nimble doesn't necessarily mean you're just rushing to do something, but it means that you take a moment of slow in order to have many moments of fast. And so when you're trying to rush into something, this fast doesn't allow you to think strategically, and so every other moment after it is slow. Whereas when you're calm, one moment of slow allows you to take many, many steps forward that are fast. So something along about your power allows you to stay disciplined. It allows you to be slow, and that is really what moves you fast. On top of all of that, you've got something in your hand that is akin to gold. It allows you to, on top of how you move in this situation, it allows you to also move quickly because you know what you're doing in this situation, or you have something that is healthy, right? Or you have a skill that is working for you, or maybe you've got the finances. You're able to go ahead because you're able to finance it. So yeah, you're holding some form of power in your hands. It's quite big. It might look slow to the naked, to the people who don't understand, but to the ones who can see, they know that this is a big thing, that this is the thing that takes you far. You're not rushing like everyone else. You understand that although you're not comfortable, moving slowly but correctly, we do have quality control here. So it's along the lines of moving slowly is the right thing to do. I think it's a value that you have with quality control. You're like, I'd rather do the right thing than just do anything. And really, it is these values that will allow you to stand out, will allow you to heal with the Sun card, depends on what this is. And it will miraculously, well, miraculously is not the right word. It will feel like it's miraculously shifting the whole situation the other way around with the Two of Wands. It will shift it the other way around. So if this is health, you go from feeling like you have a sense that you're terribly ill, only to feel that you're like a superhero. You've got all of the energy. You're able to do everything that you want. Your blood tests, for example, are great, or the tests back are showing great results. And it's the opposite. You're just doing so well. If this is your business, it's the same thing. Like it's falling only to be on top, and so on. So yes, long story short, when it comes to your message right now, my dear pile number one, you are going through the storm. You are going through something difficult, but the things that you're going to see from this situation is unimaginable. You have no idea how lucky you're going to be, especially when it comes to money. It's wealthy men, but not necessarily. Wealth is different to everyone. And it could be, look, a myriad of things. Being wealthy in a myriad of things. Wealthy with your money, wealthy with your health, wealthy with your looks, wealthy with having better connections with others. Whatever it is that you are enduring, maybe it's not one thing right now. Maybe the store is multiple things. Then in this case, your reading is definitely saying, be patient, take it day by day. Don't be frustrated with the results right now at all. Just like leave the results to the side and just focus on the layers right now, because you're going to be lucky in all of these areas. You're holding some power. You're at an advantage. We keep seeing that in the desert, in this particular Hanged Man, in this particular Page of Wands. You are lucky in many ways in this situation, which we keep seeing. You're new to it, so maybe you're a little bit shocked with the situation. Just sit with it, be patient with it, and you are going to see what feels like miracles, my dear pile number one. My heart is with you. Stick to it. You're going to love the results. And this was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number one, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. This one moved. I'm going to... Is it this one? Or I think it revealed this card. So I'm going to pull out this card. So these are the decks that I'll be using for your reading today. We're taking a look at a message that is meant to find you. And if you're interested in knowing the names of any of these decks, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys in the description box. But very quickly, before we begin, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal And which one did I feel? I think this one is the beautiful blue agate. Your significator card is the ship card. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, as well as Leo. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. This is a deck that has been sent by the creator. She does not pay me for anything. It's just a beautiful deck. And yeah, I wanted to use it for you guys today. I've also used her tarot deck in pile number 1. And you can also check it in the, if you don't want to watch the whole reading, you can watch in the introduction where I've shown you some cards. They are very beautiful decks. Just letting you know, because these days are the Kickstarter, or at least the time maybe after the Kickstarter specifically for this channel, if you want to get this deck before, you know, it's closed. Okay, so let's take a look at your oracle cards before we begin. And we'll start off using your oracle, your cards. We're starting off with your oracle cards. All right, so you've got the Enneagram High Price. And it's under the category of money, and the keywords here are very good salary, overpriced, expensive, high value, overestimated, as well as excellent income. Okay, love this for you. This is looking great right off the bat. Okay, and you've got courtship. Okay, do you see your cards? I think it's best for me to push the cards so that you can see them all equally. There we go. All right. You've got the card give and take. I think you're going to be dealing with someone soon. Look at that, like a good connection here. It doesn't have to be love, although it says the ship, which reminds me of relationship. So that could be like a love connection for some of you, but not necessarily at all. But I do see you working or collaborating with someone soon or something. Or maybe you're already doing that. But let's wait and see. I see a good connection here going on, forming. It could be for romantic purposes. It could be for business purposes. I'm not sure. We'll see. But you've got the card give and take. Okay, you've got Sun in Virgo with health. All right, it's a healthy one, it seems, I think. We'll see what the rest of the cards show. Again, do you see what I'm saying? These cards are talking about your connection with someone. So you've got friendship, ship, so it's a friendship or a relationship of some sort. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you've got the 7 of Swords, and this is what your card looks like. I think this definitely needs a bit of covering up. Yeah. So yeah, 7 of Swords. Is this person freeing that person? No, it's a 7 of Swords. They're not freeing this person. I think they're doing something behind their back. So, 7 of Swords. The King of Wands. They're trying to... You keep getting something around the lines of... You seem to be a strong person, but maybe you're not looking and someone's trying to take something from you. I keep seeing that in this pile. Someone's trying to take something while you're not looking. King of Wands. You've got the 2 of Cups. You're not looking again. But are they looking too? Maybe they don't know what they're doing. We'll see. You've got the 6 of Wands. Maybe this is when this person shows up, actually. Maybe they're on your team. That's why both of you can't see. There's a knot here that you keep getting something along the lines of someone being there. We'll see. And the last card is the Page of Cups. There's a yellow triangle. I feel like this card is taking us to these two yellow cards and this yellow card as well. Right. What is going on in this pile? Well, I'm going to dissect it because I see the overarching idea, but the details are lost on me. Perhaps if I tell you the overarching idea, you're going to say, Reem, I know exactly what this reading is talking about. But I need some context too to be able to analyze your cards, read them. The way I'm seeing this is that it seems like right now you're going through a situation where someone's trying to take something behind your back. To them, you appear to be very strong and they need to tiptoe. They're very desperate about wanting to take it from you. And it seems like you're going to be collaborating with someone soon. And both of you will be able to succeed and move past it. Move past what could have been a tumultuous situation with the raging sea. It's not raging, but it is like out in the nowhere. You'll be able to cross successfully, Six of Wands, and something beautiful happens. A new beginning, a new beautiful, passionate beginning happens with the Page of Cups. Yeah, I have a lot of questions. I want to ask who. I feel like the highlight here is to first find out who's trying to do something behind your back. Maybe you already know. Maybe you're not sure what the reading is referring to. And maybe once the reading tells you, you're like, oh, okay. And you're careful moving forward. So who do you need to be careful with? Or what is that? Who's trying to do something behind your back here? My dear pile number 1. Knight of Cups. Well, since this person is afraid of you with the Knight of Cups, I feel like they're sweet talking you, Knight of Cups. Someone is sweet talking you these days. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups when asking about this person. 10 of Cups could be family. It doesn't have to be, and this is not confirming that this is family, just so you know, just kindly be discerning as you're watching this reading, because you know, you can think about someone who really didn't do anything, but it looks like someone these days is sweet talking you somehow. They are either family with the 10 of Cups or part of your community, a community that you love. 7 of Wands. I feel like they're trying to climb over you. They are trying to break a boundary. 3 of Pentacles. They right now are in a team with you, trying to work towards something. We'll put it together. It may seem all over the place now, but bear with me. We'll get there in a moment. So 3 of Pentacles, they're working with you towards something. And Ace of Pentacles. Let's see what this is trying to say. Who is this person that is working behind your back at the moment, trying to take something? Whether you're falling for it or not, falling for their sweet talk, they are someone who want to say sweet things. Knight of Cups, Ten of Cups. They want you to feel your best. In fact, they want you to feel elated with the Ten of Cups. In this way, they're feeling that if they make you feel so good, they'll be able to break through a boundary because you're a strong person here to them. You're very intimidating to them. They'll be able to break a boundary that they otherwise can't, that you've set in place. This way, they're thinking, if they can break this boundary, they'll be able to be part of your team. So maybe the two people here working are you and someone who are already working in harmony together or about to work in harmony together. So maybe you don't have someone in your life right now who you're working in harmony, where there's a healthy bond between the two of you, healthy friendship, healthy relationship. If this is the case, then this is still your pile, and it is saying also here that you are about to meet someone with the Two of Cups that you'll have a great healthy bond with. Now, it looks like there is a third party in this situation that wants to sweet talk their way into this intimate connection between you and someone. They want to break the boundary and they want to be a third party in this situation. They want to be there. They want to set foot, finally set foot in this dynamic. They want to be part of this ship, so to speak. If right now you don't know who's sweet talking their way into something in your life, I would say be patient, my dear pile number 2. In the coming days, you will find someone trying to sweet talk their way into first of all, they're just going to be sweet talking you like, hey, pile number 2, you're the best, you're amazing, I admire and love this about you. Oh my God, I would love to spend the day with you guys or anything like that. Maybe this is you and your friend, this is you and your spouse, maybe this is you and your parent, your sibling, your best friend. I don't know who's this representing, or someone that's about to enter your life. But at this point, I'm really seeing that this is someone who's already close to you, and both of you are oblivious, you can't see, are oblivious to what this person wants to do. We've got a flower here. I see the flower here. I think it's going to go over your head and how they want to step into your tight personal territory and somehow be part of the collaboration that you have with someone. So why do they want to collaborate here with this Three of Pentacles? What are they trying to gain out of it? They want to take something desperately here. So what do they want to take? Page of Wands, an experience. Experience or power. Most likely power here. Or maybe both. They want to have the power over something. Yeah, they really want to have the power over something. And instantly, as soon as they are part of your entourage, they want to even go ahead of you. So this could be your work. Maybe this is you and your colleague at work, and you as a team, you're working very well together, and you have someone who thinks, oh my God, these two are working in harmony, and because they are working in harmony, they've got their work stacked well, they're ahead, they're going to succeed. What if I infiltrate their circle and pretend like I'm their friend and that I want to collaborate with them, make them feel safe, and take their work and move ahead of them? So that's one example here that I am seeing. It looks like this person, Seven of Swords, this particular King of Wands, they feel your power with you and this person, specifically you, and they want to break into the circle. They feel like they will have a great experience. So Page of Wands could be a new power that they're holding. They're going to have a new experience. It's not about you two to them. It's about what you have or where you are at or the benefit or the blessing that you have. So can we get more information about what they want? Five of Wands. They're competitive, highly competitive. So maybe they're jealous of what you have. Or maybe they're just trying to get ahead. Maybe it's not about jealousy. They're highly competitive and they just want to use you to get ahead. So really, this could be in anything in your life. It doesn't have to be your work. That was just the quickest example that comes to mind, but maybe this is you and a love partner, and maybe this is someone who just wants to feel like they are desired and that they're wanted. And it's not about taking your partner or maybe someone, your partner's friend who wants to be with you or whatever this is. It's just about getting a high, feeling like they matter, they're more important. Yeah. To them, at least for now with the Ace of Pentacles, they feel like there's a high, there's a hit, there's a high. And they want to take this opportunity to get a high or get higher. Yeah. And it seems like it's an experience. I was right about that because, yeah, they don't want your work particularly, or they don't want to be part of your team. They want in to get ahead, to get power, or they want in to get the experience of being desired, or whatever this is. Why? It's because with the Five of Wands, they are highly competitive. So be careful with that, right? So your reading is coming here to talk to you about a warning to be careful because there's a beautiful bond here between you and someone. If you're confused who this person is, maybe you have different close people in your life, like this could be your best friend, this could be your spouse, this could be your sibling. You're like, okay, who is this person particularly? For a lot of you with the ship and how I'm seeing this is a romantic relationship, but also it could be a friendship here. So not necessarily. This person can see up next in your life with the high price here and the health that you're going to go through a very fortunate situation where you are going to have a lot of money coming in into your life. So that could be a great income that's coming in. Also, your living situation is going to be healthy. You guys are going to look radiant and healthy. Your relationship also is going to look radiant and healthy. There's a lovely form of collaboration between the two of you that is very healthy. And this person will feel like, you have what they want. You're in a very fortunate situation, not necessarily exactly what they want, but you're in a very fortunate situation. They want a piece of that somehow. B, you're easy to, I don't want to say fool, but you're easy from their point of view to break into your boundary. Easy with the Six of Wands, they're going to succeed. They're thinking they're going to succeed to infiltrate and get this high that they want in your connection. So are they actually going to make it? Am I reading this right with the Six of Wands? Four of Wands. And who's the Six of Wands for? Ten of Pentacles. There's a door here. Six of Wands. I feel like there's a private door here. Private door in a quiet place. It's kind of like people living in abundance quietly. So maybe you're thinking, oh, but I'm not that abundant. Or maybe this is saying, I think this is saying you're about to be very abundant. This person can see, like I said, that you are very lucky when it comes to something, and they want that win. They want that high. So yes, I'm thinking that as per the energies of today, it seems like they are going to indeed win getting into your personal space, trying to get a high here. And that's why this message was meant to find you. It's not to scare you, but it is to empower you. So in that case, what exactly are you guided to do in this situation? What are you guided to do here? Now that we know the whole picture, what are you guided to do? My dear pile number 2. 5 of Swords. Fight back. Okay. Be ruthless. 5 of Swords is being ruthless. You're guided to be very ruthless. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. So I put a sticker here because of the YouTube rules, but I can adjust it a little bit so you can see that's a statue, right? And it looks like the artist is working on their beautiful statue, right? 8 of Pentacles. The Justice card. Justice card has no feelings. It just does the right thing. It's not about feelings here. You've got the Sun card. And you've got the 9 of Wands. To say boundaries is an understatement. 9 of Wands is the card of boundaries. If you had some boundaries, now they need to be to the roof. When we talk about boundaries, there should be no place where they can come in. So your guidance to reverse this win, that if you're not careful, they are going to win. You are guided to be ruthless. When this energy presents itself to you these days, finding someone sweet talking you, complimenting you a lot, and you're realizing that they're going to start being a part of one entourage between you and someone close in your life, this is your red flag, that you need to act right away and be ruthless without any emotions here. 8 of Pentacles. You're guided to do it with intelligence, obviously, masterfully, obviously, but at the same time in a very ruthless way. To be positive on one hand, like being pleasant, being positive, but absolutely ruthless. This is akin to the energy of just saying no, being comfortable with saying no, but politely. Something along the lines of, oh no, I'm sorry, we can't do that. It's always lovely to see you, but I'm very sorry. We both don't do that. We can do something else. We would love to see you next Saturday. Okay? Something along the lines. We'd love to have dinner with you instead. How about that? But be ruthless. No is no. No emotions, but masterfully. You want to put it together masterfully. You don't want to be rude. I see with the 8 of Pentacles, but you want to have a straight no, absolute boundaries, like to absolutely make sure that in no way, shape, or form can this person find their way in, because they will climb and find their way into you, into your life. If the boundaries are not clearly in every way, shape, or form a no. I think this needs an example, just a quick one. Let's say you've realized that someone is not going to be safe if they come to your home. Let's say you're protecting your children. And so by any means, this person can't come. even if they are a family member, but because for one reason or the other, you're protecting your children. Let's say they're mean to your children or something. And so, hey, we're coming over on Sunday. Oh, I'm sorry, that cannot happen. At home, this is the day that our children, these days, these next 2 years, I don't know, these next 5 years, we've set a rule that the meetings aren't going to be at home because the children have a system that we're training them towards. And so we can always meet outside, but we can't do that at home. Why? Are you trying to prevent us from seeing the children? Are you trying to do this? Are you trying to do that? Oh, we love you. We would always love to see you, but right now, as much as you mean the world to us, but right now our biggest goal is for our children to do things in the way that we want to teach them to do. And so we will not upset this system in any way, shape, or form. But we can help out in this way. But we can teach them that particular equation. But we can, and you continue to say, thank you for the suggestions. Thank you so much. No, that's not going to happen. We want them to do it in the exact way that their teacher or the expert told us we are going to do it. And that is exactly how it's going to go. Again, we would love to see you. Maybe we can both meet you in your house. Maybe we can meet outside. It would be lovely maybe if we do this or that, but we cannot meet at home anymore. So that's just a quick example of being ruthless, continuing to say no, leaving no room, no matter how much they sweet talk you or blame you or shame you or guilt you or tell you how much they love you or maybe try to convince you through their beautiful energy that they don't mean it. At least in this reading, you're supposed to know that it's a no. No, 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 no. Masterfully, but ruthlessly. Perhaps masterfully requires you to think, the Sun card, to think about it, put a plan maybe, or at least know how to maneuver before you speak to this person. But yeah, be positive, be nice, as you're supposed to do it masterfully, but at the same time, be absolutely ruthless and make sure there's no room for this person to enter. It's going to be suffocating a little bit, the way you're going to leave no room for this person to enter. It seems like you're going to be locking yourself out as well, or in that case. And so your guidance is make sure you have a couple of tools until this person walks away, because they are going to succeed in taking something if you don't do that. So try to have some outlets or some tools set in place so that you are able to be free or take yourself out of this boundary, because this boundary will be keeping them out, but it'll also be keeping you in. So as long as you have some tools in place that allows you to get out of these boundaries safely and go back in until this person leaves, then that would be great. But you're really guided to do that because I see desperation in this person's eyes. They really want to take something from you. So what is it that they want to take? We did explore that. Let's go back to it again. They want a high. They want a particular high. They want to be, as mentioned, a part of a blessing that you have with the Ace of Pentacles. Also, Ace of Pentacles suggests that for a lot of you, this is a new beginning that's coming. So maybe a sudden, maybe winning the lottery, for example, or a sudden increase in salary, you and your maybe spouse, I don't know. Something big happens that they find out about, and they want to come, not to enjoy it with you, but maybe take it from you. They want to get ahead of you both, to take it from you and run, to take the glory and run. Like, I'm the one who did this. It wasn't you. I'm the one who succeeded, for example. Or take the experience, make you pay for something, then they run off. Something along these lines. So yeah, if you do this, what happens with this person? High Priestess, they disappear. Completely disappear, and to the point where you won't be able to connect with them. Nine of Swords, yeah. I feel like they're going to be super scared, Nine of Swords, super scared to come near you. And thus, as a consequence, they will fully disappear. You're not going to see them. They will be seeing you, High Priestess, but from afar. They will be too scared to contact you again. I think they're a little bit fragile with all of these swords on the back here. They might appear to be confident and a bit pushy and on top of the world, bigger than you and how they present themselves. But really, with ruthlessness and going no, it's going to, it seems, hurt them, and they will disappear. They will not try this ever again. They're going to feel that this is too stressful for them to ever try again. So yeah, they will appear as strong and that they're able to do what they want, but a little bit of ruthlessness is really going to be enough for them to recluse into their own shell and be afraid to see you as a target again. And yeah, your connection between you and this person is strong. It's not so easy for someone to just come and break through. If you're not ruthless, they're not going to break your connection, obviously, but since both of you are oblivious to this, they will get a high. They will get a kick out of something that it seems will not be pleasant. And so your reading is guiding you to be careful and to be ruthless, to stand your ground, to set boundaries, but at the same time doing it politely, positively, and masterfully. Yeah. To masterfully is like a balance of doing the right thing, but knowing how to do it. It's not what you do, it's how to do it. And that's the important thing with this person. And this was your reading, my dear pile number 2. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. Congratulations on this amazing thing that is coming up next. It seems like a huge blessing in terms of particularly money is appearing in your life. And this was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. If you, excuse me, if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 2, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at a message that is meant to find you right now. And these are the decks that I'll be using for your reading today. As always, if you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys in the description box. But before we begin, very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful cherry quartz. Let me pull this card. Actually, to be honest, I feel this one, so I am going to take this one. Your significator card is the gift. And this is a new deck that the creator herself sent to me. I love this deck. I did do a small review in the introduction for the Oracle deck as well as the Tarot deck in the beginning. If you want to watch that, it's there. And you'll find the link to this campaign, the Kickstarter, or you might even find the link where you can get it not right away, but I think the Kickstarter might have now finished, and so there will be a link in which you can also buy this deck. Okay, so if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, as well as Aries. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so our cards are ready. Let's take a look at what we have for your reading. What is the message that is meant to find you right now? And as always, we'll be taking a look at your oracle cards first. So, you've got the Enneagram Office. Obviously, it's under the category of place. And the keywords here are administration, church, bank, school, company, justice, court. Perhaps this is talking about your work. If you're working, maybe you're not. Maybe you're in university. Maybe you're not. Maybe you just go frequently to church every Sunday. Yeah, something like maybe you go to court frequently. Maybe there's like a lawsuit or something. Whatever this is, it looks like it's amongst these ideas, like your job or anything that we've just mentioned, right? Looks like something is coming with the gift here. We'll see what this is trying to say. You've got the card child. So that could be a school. Maybe this is like court fighting over children. Yeah, just examples. Right, so you've got Mercury in Aries with restlessness. And you've got Thief. Very interesting. All right. Weather the stars. So beautiful. Okay. Let's now take a look at your tarot cards. So you've got the Seven of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles, Inspiration of Pentacles. Right. You've got an extra card in this deck called Present Moment. So it looks like it's talking about something that's either happening now or is about to happen right now in your life. I see with the page here, yeah, is something that's just starting, or perhaps it just started in your life. Depends on how this resonates with you. Wow, the Ten of Cups, it looks like this is truly going to make you very happy. I feel like there's something about you're reaping what you've sown. I do see a gift here, so it looks like it is positive. Obviously with the Ten of Cups as well. This card just moved. Did you see that? Embodiment of Cups, the King of Cups. Yeah, Ten of Cups in conjunction to the King of Cups. Boy, is this going to make you very happy. Wow. And it's happening right now. And look at, no, this one moved. I'll take it. Oof, you've got the Devil card. And the Devil card in conjunction to the Ten of Cups and the King of Cups is desire, in my opinion. Great desire. Like something that is creating a lot of dopamine. But you want to be careful with the Devil card as well, because you could get stuck in wanting more of that happiness, right? Like it's a high, it's a moment of high with the Ten of Cups, feeling elated, feeling like a huge maybe dream has come true or something that has totally filled your cup. But be careful of wanting more, because when we go, when we experience a high and it just feels so good, we tend to feel, if we're not careful, like we want to go back to that moment and back and back and back. And so even if we pass through that first moment gracefully and we fully enjoy it and immerse in it and love it, once it's over and like a crash happens, or like yeah, with every high there is a low until you find your yeah. So I wanted to say, with every high there is a low, and you want to like be present with that low so that you come to a middle ground. So you want to be careful with that, because if you don't sit through the crash that happens after the high, and this crash comes in the form of, oh, if I could just live it back, it's boring because this beautiful thing is not here and all of that. If you don't sit with that, you'll just keep wanting more instead of going through the natural balance of this situation, that this blessing that you've gone through, enjoying it every day without necessarily needing that hit for you to be happy. I hope I've explained that part to you well, the Ten of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Devil. But before we get into all of these things, I really want to know what's happening here. With this particular card, the Looking at the Stars, I feel like there's something about a dream coming true, something big happening for this pile. Yeah, it's your lucky moment these days, right now. And I do foresee that in the foreseeable future, there is near future, like actually, sorry about that, right now in your life, there's a massive gift that is coming towards you. And it's in the areas that we've just discussed. So, for example, if it's like the church, maybe you're being celebrated in the church, maybe you have a huge experience where you feel like you see a magical glimpse, I don't know, of maybe the Virgin Mary, or you have a huge spiritual moment. If this is at your office or at your work, then maybe this is a massive raise, something like a huge compensation or a form of compensation, some shares that you're getting. I don't know. Obviously, if it's the justice or the court, then you are winning. You're really winning something massive, and winning the lawsuit. So, yeah, I definitely feel something along these lines. The cards suggest that you have worked very hard towards this, and a new page is starting right now for you, where you reap the benefits of this moment. We will expand on what this gift is, why it's going to feel like such a dream to you in just a moment. But I'm just trying to figure out the thief and the child. I feel that the cards are saying once this massive gift comes into your life, as much as it's going to be bringing you a lot of happiness, as much as it is going to be also a form, I don't want to say burden, because burden is a big word, but it will be heavy to keep. I want to say it will be a bit heavy to keep, but hey, with every blessing comes responsibilities, right? This is not to discourage you, this is just to inform you that just as beautiful as this is going to be and how much you're going to enjoy it, it is going to add a new layer of responsibility in your life. Why? In your case, it looks to me like you will have people who constantly wants to take it from you, relentlessly. You will constantly have someone running, trying to take this benefit from you. And so that is the responsibility that you will be carrying with this gift. But it's going to make you feel happy. It's just like when a child gets a new toy and how much they love that. You too, you're going to feel like your inner child is jumping up and down. Perhaps this is what you always wanted. You're going to feel like it is such a gift. But just so you know, it's a new chapter in your life, and it's a big gift. It's not a small one. It's going to be very visible. It's red. It's going to make you feel like you desire more of it, let alone the people around you, it seems, or someone around you. It's going to have a lot of people in this organization that are going to be staring at you. Whoa, look at that. Look at what pile number 2 got. Whoa, that's amazing. It would make anybody's inner child squeal. Ah! It is going to be amazing. And the awesome thing is that it's happening right now. There's no waiting time. This is happening right now in your life. And you got to be careful. We'll explore so much in this reading. What is this gift? First of all, let's get more details regarding that. Especially the only clue that we have is that you've really been working hard to get this. You really deserve it. I want to see why people want to continue to steal this from you, and what is your guidance to carry it gracefully. And last but not least, we're going to be taking a look at how to best enjoy it to the max without being too attached to it. Okay, more details on what's coming, please. What is this gift for pile number 3 that is coming right now, and why, and yeah, all the details, please. Yeah, we also have a card here. So let's take that. Right. So no, I think we need this 5th card as well. Now I feel like we've got our cards. Okay, so 3 together and 2 together. Let's see what it's showing. Right, I was just saying together. Maybe you and someone else are going to get this. Right, so you've got the 8 of, hello, sorry about that. There we go. The 8 of Swords. Sometimes the camera does that. You've got the Hermit. There we go. So I think a lot of, do you see how the camera went in this card? I think a lot of people are going to be gawking at you like, whoa, 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 whoa. Anyways, how is it, what is this gift? What is this gift? 8 of Swords, the Hermit. You're Hermit. You're the only one or only ones. The only reason I'm saying together that these are 2 people, you and someone, you also have someone here, is because I was saying the word together when I opened this card. So it's either just you or just you and someone along with you that are going to escape something. You're going to finally come out of something that everyone is stuck in with this gift. You're finally going to be free of something. Liberation, I would say. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. You're finally out of something. Do you see? Liberation, the awakening, the Judgment card. There's the light expanding and their hands are free. So definitely talking about a gift that sets you free from something. Maybe this is a position that allows you to be free from the status quo. Maybe you've been trying to grow and finally that growth opportunity shows up. If this is the office, maybe this is money that allows you to be free from the place, free from the office. You're able to do your own thing, maybe. But I see freedom. I'm not sure in what sense. Maybe you're going to be free. You don't have to go to the office every day. Maybe this is like some managerial level, and I'm not saying they don't work hard. Please don't get me wrong, but maybe it more depends on the strategy and the plans that you built. Yeah. You don't have to be so stuck anymore. Someplace, somewhere, or in a particular situation that is tiring. You're free, is what I'm seeing. You're going through some darkness at the moment, it seems, or tough situation at least, and you feel stuck. And I do see that right now in your life is a new chapter where you are liberated and free through this gift. So let's continue to see what this gift is. Right, the bear. Something finally shows up. It's your season of showing up. It's your season of being free, of coming out of the darkness. It's your season of being strong. So what is this gift? It seems like this gift either gives you strength or immunity to something. Let's continue the hands again. The free hands. So your hands are free. They're powerful. You get to do what you want, maybe. Yeah, the doing, the hands. The Tower. You're finally out of something. And you're out quickly. What is this gift? For some of you, with the Hermit, the light at the end of the tunnel, and the Judgment, since we have church, it could be a spiritual experience that sets you free, makes you stronger, and it takes you out, liberates you from the mental torment, the mental agony that you're going through, and you're finally strong and free. If this is your job, if we're looking at your job, which is most likely for a lot of you since we have office, then the gift here is you finally being free from a particular project or a particular position. You're going to have power in your work because of this gift. Power that is scary with the Tower card. Like you can shake things up, you can rile things up. Massive power here that can shake things up. Your hands are powerful now. They're not as stuck anymore. in your work. And with this power, not only will you have power, with this new thing, this new gift, not only will you have power, let's say it's your position, for example, but you will, in fact, use it and you will shake things up. You will be using this power soon. That's why it's saying be careful with the high. You will be using great power in your work soon, or in your university or school, or with the court of law or something. You will have power. So, and you will shake things up. At the moment of freedom, like the second you get your hands on this power, you are going to shake things up. You're going to feel a huge high, a sense of, from the sense of liberation. You're so free of something. So perhaps we'll understand what this gift is when we understand what makes you feel so stuck. King of Pentacles. I think you're stuck financially. I think you're stuck financially. And it doesn't mean that you're not doing well. This is the King of Pentacles. But I think you are stuck financially. So this means maybe you're getting a good salary, but you have a lot of debt. Or maybe you will have the money to stop your second job, right? Something like that. So I think you're stuck financially, and thus expect a huge financial gift when it comes to your work. For I heard in my mind's ear salary. So for some of you, it doesn't have to be all of you. For some of you, this is a good salary, right? But that's just specific for someone listening. But yeah, I feel like your hands are tied financially. And how is this gift liberating you financially? Three of Cups. This gift connects you to others. So, for example, if this is your business, it creates a community around your business. If this is your office, then maybe you are going to have the power of budget. And since you can make drastical decisions with the budget in your department, then you will be able to have the power of having others participate, wanting to help, connecting more with you, to be a part of the party, since you have the power now, something like that. Yeah, I see a community surrounding you because of the newfound wealth or power over budget, something like that. But I definitely do see that you are going to have money coming in. So we're looking at money coming in that allows, and it not necessarily. We're seeing money coming in and we're seeing community around you. That's a lot of power here. A lot of money coming in and a community surrounding you. It perhaps could be saying because you're favored, you're going to be favored by some important people. Yeah. This favoritism gives you the means, strong means, to be free. And when you are free, you are going to shake things up. What are you going to do? What is this shake up that you're going to do? Inspiration of Swords. You are going to allow yourself to be free to think for yourself. You're finally going to open up that dream box and go, I always wanted to do that. I'm going to do that. I always wanted to implement this ideology. You're going to do that. Yeah, you're just going to be a free bird. We keep seeing that for you. Did you notice? But also freedom here is freedom of thought with the Page of Swords, freedom to say what you're thinking, freedom to get access to the information that you need. Yeah. Freedom to plan and do. So how is that shaking things up here in this situation? Maybe you're in an environment or in an office that just refuses anything but the traditional ways, perhaps. 5 of Pentacles. It looks like the place that you are in can't afford a forward thinking like yourself. Whether this is this particular church that you're going to, or this office, or I don't know, this bank that you work in, or anything like that. Maybe this is like you negotiating things with the bank and they do give you this loan that you need for your project or whatever. It looks like this place can't afford a forward thinker like you. It's too risky. Maybe they are on the verge of a fall. And I think you're coming there going, yeah, let's fall. That's the point. Because if we fall, we fly. You're bold. Wow. So what is that bold move that this place can't afford? We got 2 cards. Action of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. The bird. Freedom. Do you see the dichotomy in the 2 cards? One is like the desert. It's not like, one is the desert. And the other is like a lush forest. It feels like the rainforest even. So, stark difference between the nothingness, nothing, and how it is how the nothing is the path, the golden path to the everything. And so you're not shaking things up because you're not aware of the risks. But the minute you gain access to the power to be able to change things, you have the vision that, yes, of course, right now there is lack, there is nothing, but it is moving through this lack that will allow us to have everything. And so this move might look bold right now, but really in the grand scheme of things, in the near future, it is going to be the very reason we have it all. And you're so sure about your idea, your forward thinking. The pages are like the Fool. You may not know exactly how you're going to get there. You're learning as you go along, but you have a good idea that this is the right path. It just needs a good leap of faith. You have the initial understanding and idea and knowledge that it is the right path. Do you know everything? No, but you know enough to move in the right direction. Whether it's going to take you longer than a person who knows exactly what they're doing, or maybe you're going to be lucky, there's the beginner's luck as well. And maybe you're going to be lucky and you're going to hit a home run in the beginning. In all cases, long road, short road, you definitely have a great vision. You're right about what you're doing. And it's really going to manifest something with the 9 of Pentacles. It's going to allow you and this place to manifest a great wish. Wow. So that's a bold move here. And you will be using this boldness the minute you are given this power. This power is money, and this money, or a position, King of Pentacles could be a position with money, right, as well. But for the most part, it's like power, position, money that will gather more people around you. And through this, you're going to go, we're going to be doing things differently now. I'm going to have to shake things up. And I'm not shaking things up because I don't care about you or myself, but I feel like I have an opportunity to do things right for all of us. And for a while, this may not be easy for all of us, but really, it is going to take us towards our dream in this office, in this church, whatever this is, what we all want. And you will be able to manifest this, materialize this wish with the Nine of Pentacles. It's not just a wish in the heart. Now, having said that, I understand now what this is talking about. There's a huge surge of emotion with this power because now you're a leader. Now, yeah, you're a leader, King of Cups, Ten of Cups, you're a leader of a huge community that really loves you and believes in you. You're moving towards your desires. Be careful with this energy since the Devil card is here, because sometimes you could lose yourself in the moment, and if you don't stay humble with the Devil card, your ego could be the one in the driver's seat all of a sudden, and you're thinking, oh my God, how did that happen? Because I started off with all these great values. When did this ego slip in without me realizing? It could be the high also that we've discussed at the very beginning of the reading. There's this high of this new beginning, and everyone is so encouraged because you're moving in towards a new path. And after this high, once things start slowing down, like you're not getting all of the results right now, it could lead for the whole team or this whole community to feel down. Oh, maybe we were just too hopeful. Maybe we just too naive. Maybe we just put a lot of hope into something that's not going to work. And that could be what your cards are, I don't want to say warning you about, but letting you know about, that you shouldn't, like, enjoy the high, obviously, but don't let it get to your head. And also be careful with the low, obviously, and plan and work hard, but don't, again, let it get to your heart and your head. Continue to get up, continue to move forward, and know that it is a path. Things aren't just going to show up the next day or 2 weeks. Maybe have a discussion about this in advance. We're going to enjoy the highs. We're going to make sure that we're strong during the lows, but we're never going to let any of these two get into our hearts and our heads. And we know that it's not a straight line. Sometimes it's going to be great celebrations, and sometimes they're going to be great lows, and that's fine. That's normal part of a path, and we're just going to continue to stay consistent and move until we're finally out of the desert, so to speak, and into the great manifestation which is destined to happen for this pile. So that's what these three cards were talking about, and it's starting right now. Can we get details on how this is starting right now for pile number one? Sorry, my apologies. Pile number three, please. Maybe you want to check pile number one if you're drawn to it. How is this happening right now? Can we see the story of how? Yeah, right now. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like you're going to be coming out of your usual environment. These, like right now. Maybe you're going to be presented with an opportunity that allows you to come out of your normal everyday life. Seven of Swords. We're still looking at how this is happening, right? How this is going to happen right now. I feel like you're a catch. Someone has an eye on you or something. Someone's hunting you down in a good way. Remember, we did see that you're favored here, remember? So there is indeed someone looking at your work, or a priest looking at seeing your spiritual growth, or a bank looking at your files and going, yeah, we can give them this loan, that this is a great company. I don't know what this is. But yeah, I feel like you're a catch. Someone's watching you, and they want to be presenting you with an opportunity because they favor you over maybe a lot of other files that they looked at, or a lot of other contenders that they've looked at. Okay, so the High Priestess, when we're looking at the High Priestess here, it definitely suggests that you have no idea about this. Like, there are some people who can see through you, or who can see what you're doing. They have access maybe over to your work, or they can see you in the university. I don't know, but you can't see them. That's definitely what I'm reading through the Seven of Swords and the High Priestess. They can see you right now. Maybe you're oblivious of their existence even. And you've got the Ten of Wands. Okay, so they're waiting. You know why? Because they do see you carrying a lot, and you're going to be decided as a catch the moment they see that whatever it is you're carrying through, going, are they actually going to make it? And see, you've worked hard towards this, right? And you're reaping what you've sown, right? So they're watching you towards the very end with the Ten of Wands of your hard work, and wondering, since you're carrying something so heavy right now, so you're okay, we'll talk about the heaviness in a moment. They're watching you carrying something so heavy right now, and they're wondering, are they gonna carry it through to the very end? Because if they can, then they can carry this great gift. You see? And so they're watching to see, are you a catch or not? And what are you working towards these days that you need to complete? Justice. Maybe you're finishing up a contract. Maybe you've got a commitment that you know you have to finish. You're legally there's a legal commitment, fulfilling a contract. If this is university, you know, you've got some exams that you have to finish, study for, a project that you've signed, or what you've signed to do in your work. You know, what you were assigned to do. Yeah, maybe you've been assigned to do something, or maybe this is an assignment that you gave yourself even. That could also be a thing. An assignment that you gave yourself, and you're carrying it through. Maybe this is your business, and you've got investors here who are looking at your business and going, whoa, if they do this, there are people. So yeah, you've got this assignment or a contract that you're trying to fulfill, and you've been carrying this for a very long time, and they're waiting to see if you're actually going to carry it through. Maybe they put a timeline on you, for example, thinking, you know, usually people, they quit doing a fantastic job, or they quit training, or they quit putting in this type of effort in around the 2 years mark, or around the 5th week, or whatever this is. Let's wait and see if they will actually meet, like, let's give them 3 years. Because if not only they pass the regular 2 weeks, they continue till the 3rd year, then they're definitely persevering here. They're not your, let's say, average Joe, average worker, average business owner, or whatever. They definitely can carry this gift that we give them. Okay, very interesting. So you've got someone here who's observing you, and if you carry this through, they will be giving you this new opportunity right now. Last but not least, I want to ask, when it comes to this message that is meant to find you right now, who wants to steal this from you? Let's see, who wants to steal this thing from you? 6 of Cups. Someone who's always been there. Maybe they've even been there longer than you. 6 of Cups. They have a lot of memories there. Maybe if this is your office, then maybe it's someone who's been there for the longest time, and they're thinking, you know, I deserve this, because they're gonna try to take it from you relentlessly, like we discussed. to them, if they're like there for a very long time, you're a newbie. And so they're thinking, why is this new person, relatively new to me, getting this opportunity? They're not calculating it through the hard work and the other criteria that this other people are favoring you for. They're calculating it by who's been there the longest. So it's somewhere in your community, office, or whatever this is for you. This card is for you. They feel like they've been there for the longest time. The Empress. I feel there's a lot of childishness here. Although this is the Empress card, we're reading in the context, right? Six of Cups is a children card. The Empress, we're very focused on the child here in the Empress card. So I feel like this is a person who's a bit childish, who acts in a childish way. Look, it says post, but the P kind of looks like a B. I know. Just at a glance, just felt like a B, and I read it at a glance as boss, although I know it is post. So maybe this boss has favored them previously, so now they're spoiled, and they always come across as a child. Have you noticed? Spoiled, and they think, I should be the one. I should be favored. Like, I've always been favored. Who are you to come and be favored? Oh, also another thing. You're the one depicted here, but the thief is the child as well. So this could be, like I said, I'm correct. This could be you being presented as the newbie, versus here the energy is being childish, I think. Yeah. Okay. Last but not least, who is this person that will be trying to take this tirelessly from you? Nine of Swords. Look, just like the monsters, it's kind of like they scare you, but they're not real. So maybe this is a person who, in your entourage, who tries to scare you with loud voice or threatening or say nasty things to you. But can they really do anything? Not at all. Nada. They can't do a thing. So all they can do is just try to scare you in the hopes that you would just hand it to them. Yeah. So what is your guidance, since they will be trying to do this tirelessly? What is your guidance here? Page of Cups. Lead with love. Don't let it taint your heart. Stay innocent. Stay in your energy of wonder with the Page of Cups. Stay excited about what you're doing. Don't let someone who's powerless in any way, shape, or form. In fact, they're depicted as children here, so they're really powerless. Don't let them taint your excitement at all. Since the only way they can affect you is through the emotions, stay clear in your heart. Stay clear. Don't be affected. Snap out. Like, don't entertain it, right? Six of Swords. Continue to move along your path slowly, calmly. Focus and stay. The waters are calm here, so continue to stay calm and let the tumultuous energy of this person behind you, and continue to steer clear, to continue to focus on your path calmly. Four of Cups, when it comes to your guidance on this person who's trying to take relentlessly. They're trying to take, have you noticed? They're trying to take relentlessly, but they're powerless, so they'll continually not be able to take from you. That's the point. Would it be a burden for you to be careful and lead lead towards this manifestation with care? Yes, they will be the reason why you have to carry this with some heaviness, why you have to be careful with this gift of leadership and manifesting something big and having such a big position with a big salary, for example, like that. They will be the ones, one of the big reasons for you to feel like it's a bit of a heavy experience. And this is why your guidance is clear your heart. Yes, of course, you have to be careful, but clear your heart, stay calm, continue to move forward, and you will see with the Four of Cups how little by little the manifestation, the green again, appears, the luscious forest, remember? How it appears, how your dream starts materializing. And the more this picture changes and the more this dream materializes, the less power they will, the less and the less power they will have, because as it manifests, really, there's no more they can say or do or even take from you. You realize what you've been moving forward towards. There will be no more that they can do. But until you get there, it's like a gift that needs to be unwrapped at a certain point, like for Christmas, for example. And so until you get there, you will be carrying this gift with pride and with honor, with great joy, because there are a lot of benefits that come with this gift, as we've seen, like the community and the wealth that's coming in and the money or whatever advantages these are. But I think for most of you, this is money coming in. And yeah, be patient until this manifests bit by bit. Continue to focus and don't let this person in any way, shape, or form affect your heart or your wondrous nature. And continue to carry it with grace, but with honor as well. And my dear pile number 3, please do let me know, what is this that's starting for you? Something big is happening here for this pile. Weather the storm. That's why it says weather the storm. Yeah. It's like a gift, but you will be going through what will feel like a storm because you are shaking things up and you want to shake things up. So all the best of luck. It looks like you're a leader in this next chapter of your life. And my dear pile number 3, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 3, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye!